So we've heard two world leaders, but when we're talking about climate action, of course, it's what happens at the grassroots level that is also absolutely critical. So next to speak is Archana Soreng, and Archana is an environmental activist, and I want to get this right, belonging to the indigenous Karya community from the Behaband village of Rajanganpur in Sundargarh, Odisha in India. And now she's a member of the United Nations Secretary General's Youth Advisory Group on Climate Change. And Archana has got two key messages that she wants everybody, all the world leaders, to hear today to really help drive ambitious climate action. So let's hear Archana's message.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Johar. I am Archana Soreng from Khariya tribe, an indigenous community from India. At this summit, I have two key messages for the world leaders. Firstly, for sustained climate action, it is prerequisite to respect, learn and empower the worldviews and traditional knowledge of indigenous and local communities. In most of the countries, indigenous peoples, traditional forest dwellers and local communities are threatened by illicit activities and extractive developmental projects along with top-down governance. Therefore, they need to be made an integral part of the decision-making processes. And most importantly, their rights over their territories, land and forests needs to be respected, recognized and enforced. As part of COVID-19 recovery efforts, countries need to engage in participatory climate action without undermining the rights of indigenous and local communities and not bailing out industries responsible for climate crisis. This calls for a shift towards prioritizing health of nature before development, which requires intergenerational dialogue appreciating intersectionality. Secondly, to attain and go beyond Sustainable Development Goals and Paris Agreement commitments, make youth an integral part of decision-making and implementation process of climate action. It is we youth who are and will be bearing the brunt of climate crisis. Thus, it is important to create safe and enabling spaces for meaningful youth dialogue and recognizing the contribution of youth, including from marginalized communities. At the end, I would like to say, now is the time. We need to act now.
So Archana Soreng there from India, an environmental activist.